My name is Michelle. Welcome back to my classroom. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you some information about a new company called KidsConnected. KidsConnected is a very new company. They've only been around since 2020. I initially learned about KidsConnected when a content specialist reached out to me to see if I would be interested in working with their company. So I am looking to replace one of the companies that I'm currently working with, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to consider another company, and perhaps this could be my replacement. Before I do get into the video, I do want to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. On this channel, you will find live class recordings where I share with you the different techniques I use to teach English online. You will also find transparent videos of my earnings, just to give you an idea of how much money can be made in this industry. You will find demo lesson videos for all of the companies that I successfully signed contracts with, just to give you an idea of how to best prepare for your demo lesson videos. And you will also find videos for teaching tips. So if those are things that would interest you, I do ask that you will consider subscribing to my channel. If you are a return viewer, thank you so much for joining me. So as I said, I'm going to share with you some information about KidsConnected. So I'm going to share with you the details for the hiring process. I'll also share with you the pay, and I'm also going to share with you some changes they recently made to their contracts to benefit both their parents and their activity directors. So when you go to the KidsConnected website, you have the option to register as a parent or an activity director. You will register as an activity director. Once you've filled in all of your basic information, you also have to include a brief synopsis of your bio. You also have to include a summary of your educational background. You do have to have a bachelor's degree, or you have to be in an active degree program with intent of receiving a bachelor's degree in the future. You also have to include details of your experiences with children, specifically in a virtual setting. After you've included those things, you also have to include whatever the activities are you are interested in facilitating on the platform. So KidsConnected is very much like OutSchool. They don't actually have a platform for you to teach your activities or your lessons. All of your lessons and your activities take place on the Zoom platform. After you've completed those steps, you also have to include a brief introduction video. This video is a maximum of 2 minutes long. It doesn't have to be 2 minutes long. My intro video was maybe 59 seconds. I will put a link to the actual video that I use for KidsConnected. It is recommended that you pre-record your video, upload it to YouTube, and send them the link. After you've completed your intro video and you submitted your application, you will receive an automated email simply letting you know that they did receive your application. 2 days after that, you will also receive another email letting you know that your application has been approved, and you will also receive credentials, a username, and a temporary password so that you can begin setting up your profile. After you complete the setup of your profile, you will also be asked to pay for your background check, which is $20. KidsConnected does not pay for your background check. You are required to make that payment. Once you make that payment, you will receive another email letting you know that your payment was successful. And KidsConnected will then send your information to a company called Good Hire, where they will then perform your background check. My background check results came back the next day. Once they receive your background check results, you will also receive another email with a DocuSign contract as well as a request for your photo ID. After you've signed your contract and submitted your ID, you will also have the option to attend Zoom classes to get you more familiar with how to set up your activities on the KidsConnected site. I found that the KidsConnected site was very user-friendly, so I didn't have to attend those Zoom classes. But again, you do have the option to attend classes to get a walkthrough on how to set up your activities on KidsConnected. So when you are hired with KidsConnected, you are not hired as a teacher. You don't necessarily have to teach lessons, but you do have to teach an activity, and it has to be very well structured. You are hired as an activity director and not a teacher. When I initially signed my contract on March the 26th, as an activity director, you would go into the KidsConnected website. You would list your activities at a price you thought was reasonable. You would keep 70% of your earnings, and KidsConnected would keep the other 30%. However, KidsConnected has recently made changes to the pay. So now when you go into the KidsConnected website and you list your activities, you list all of your 30-minute activities at a set price for $7.50, and you list all of your 60-minute activities or lessons for a set price of $15. So these are the prices that the parents would pay to KidsConnected. However, All activity directors receive a flat rate of $20 for 30-minute lessons or activities and $40 for all 60-minute lessons or activities. Again, you are hired as an activity director, so you don't necessarily have to teach your typical lesson. You do have to have an activity that is very well structured. So that is all the information I have on Kids Connected. I do hope that you found this video to be helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Teach happy. Happy teaching.